Hey, good morning, everybody. Yes, good morning. Oh man, I have this song in my head this morning. Do you guys remember the Manic Street Preachers? Do you remember? I used to like them. What was it again? NatWest, Barclays, Midlands, Lloyd's, Backhouse Apocalypse. You can tell I'm a great singer. Yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of like nostalgia, isn't it? Like, oh, things used to be so good. They used to be so wonderful. Of course, they weren't at all. And what we're feeling at the moment, well, I could be wrong, maybe. As in, we're probably not all feeling that, but I think a lot of us are feeling that sense of, like I said the other day, you know, deprivation of like, oh my God, can we make something out of nothing? Can we make something out of nothing? You know, can we do that? I think we're going to have to, people. I think us soul travelers are like the Fortune 100 of soul travelers. Even amongst the weirds, we are considered weird because we are Heyoka. That is what we are, people. Whilst the rest of the good spiritual people think that it's bad to swear and that you shouldn't tell yummy mummies to put Brussels sprouts up their arse because that's not nice. Spiritual people don't say things like that. And if you have to purge, you do it quietly in a corner by yourself and you don't tell anyone about it. When you go back out and show your face to the world, you put a smile on it and say that, oh, I'm so well, and oh, I'm so well. It's all so fake. See, I feel this is another element of the Heyoka is integrity, truth. It's fucking realness, authenticity, people. For example, you're there thinking, why is she wearing shades? And the reason for that is because I fucking feel like it. That's why. Back in the day, I used to wear shades all the time. It was a way of, I guess, because it was like, look, I don't want to look at these people. I don't want to look at this world. I want to look at the things of this world. And when I put these shades on, I'm in my own world. And that is where I want to be. And I do have this style thing going on, which makes me look a bit like Quasimodo of Notre Dame. But so I thought I won't bother putting, you know what I mean? But yeah, being a Heyoka, and we are all of us real soul travelers here, we are Heyokas. We swear a lot, we're very raw, we're not pretending to be anything that we're not. So when we feel like shit, and like yesterday I didn't feel good, today I don't feel fucking good, because here I am thinking, fuck. So if I do stand valiantly in my power and in my light, what's going to happen? Because I have that feeling of like there is nothing here, which is probably not true. Again, feelings aren't facts. But as an Heyoka, I feel this intense need to just give it to you straight. Here it is, my fellow soul travelers. It is what it is. We don't pretend, you know, and we don't get together with other people who like to pretend and pretend together and congratulate each other on how good we are at pretending. I mean, oh man, in a world full of bullshit, in a world full of lies, in a world full of miasmatic, punitive bollocks, the Heyoka soul travelers are here. We stand out, and you know, we do get some strong reactions from people. We do. People don't often like it. And and because they lack integrity, it comes out like, well, I don't like you because you swear a lot and it offends me. Use that penis. Oh, it offends me. You know, shit like that. all those nice middle class OPs in their fucking churches on a Sunday. One of these days, I kid you not, I'm gonna go. There's a place near here called Meavy, and I like to go there every now and then for a little walk. But it's very, it's very upper middle class. It's very staid. It's very judgmental, and I go to church every Sunday, hypocritically, One of these days I'm going to go in there on a Sunday. I'm going to sit in one of the front pews, and as the vicar begins his spiel on sin and redemption and whatnot, I'm going to periodically interject with things like, "Hail Beelzebub, Lord of Darkness." Give it 10 minutes and go, "Hail to Asmodeus, devourer of souls," and watch them all keel over and die of, I don't know, massive coronaries. It'd be fun, I'm going to do it. Well, then again, I wouldn't mind hanging out behind bars at Her Majesty's pleasure, but I don't think the food's very good, and I'm quite health conscious, so maybe I shan't. Still, I'll think about it. I'll muse it over. Oh yeah, okay. Julie, my neighbour, she's got herself a man, and he's got a real nifty little car, and I think she's quite happy, and she may be or may not be an OP, but she's a nice lady. I think she's real. She's worked hard her whole life. See, that's the thing, isn't it? You're a good person because you've worked so hard your whole life. Oh, let's work hard, everybody, and that's what makes you a good person. Yes, let's work really hard and then keel over and die, so that the government doesn't have to pay your pension. They'll think you're a really good person then. Because you're dead. The only good person is a dead person. Anyway, I'm just really talking bollocks a bit here, but no, it truly is. It's like a Heyoka. We are all Heyokas, all of us, I know it, because we call everything by its name. We call it out, we see, we know, we feel, and we're not it's everybody else is pretending. This whole world is a sea of pretense and bullshit, and we're here. You know that saying, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Well, I say that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is feared, and that is the truth. Now, the Heyoka doesn't just have one eye. Well, at this point in time, I think we may just have one eye, or maybe 1.5. I have one eye, actually. Shit. But it's true, people, it's true. We're not kings. We're not queens, or at least we don't feel like kings, so we don't feel like queens, but actually we probably are, and we need to reclaim our royalty. Yes, our sovereignty. And that is very tough when you stood, metaphorically, in the middle of a fucking barren wasteland, right? And you are fucking thirsty and hungry, but there is no sustenance in any line of vision. It's not there. And you think to yourself, can I make something out of nothing? That, again, is kind of another nuance of hitting rock bottom, isn't it, people? It really is. There is a lot worth fighting for. We are worth fighting for, people. We are. And everything in this world that is good and pure and true is worth fighting for. And the only way that we can fight is with love. The only way that we can fight is by realizing that we are the initiators here. But it's hard, people, it's hard when all you've got to hark back to is a lifetime of struggle, victimhood, abuse, gaslighting, you name it, depression, anxiety, suicidal tendencies, insanity. People looking at you as if you've got fucking leprosy as you walk down the road, you know what I mean? And yet from all those ashes we have to rise now, we have to, there's no other way, because we can either stay in the dark and feel sorry for ourselves and but we've been there, we've been there. And I feel this is crunching time, I really do, but it's hard. It's like, yes, but surely, it's pointless. There's nothing is going to work out. It couldn't possibly, it never has. I'm looking at the past and it's never worked out. Things have never been alright. And I look at the world around me and I see what's going on and it's like, what the fuck? Oh no. So that is your finest hour. That is taken at the flood. That's it, people. Once more onto the breach. And only Heyoka people could pull it off, actually, because you have to be completely real in order to pull this shit off. Because if you're in any way still in denial, or in any way still pretending, or putting on fake faces, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it at all. You might be sold, you might be awakening, but you're still full of shit and you ain't going to make it. Because that's all ballast, and it has to, like a balloon going up, that has to be cut loose. And that is still what we're doing. We're cutting those ropes and getting rid of those bags of sand, so that we can go higher and higher and higher. And the higher we go, the more in our power we are, because we discover, I see it now, it's here, yes. So yeah, it's tough, people, it is tough, but we are doing it. Ouch. I thought I'd burn a bit of incense for you all this morning. Can you smell it? Yeah. So if you find yourself feeling a little bit nostalgic, imagining the past as a downside better than it actually was, don't worry about it, people. But instead, try and imagine a future that is better than you can possibly imagine. That's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? But hey, that's it, really. Let's try and work with that. Let's keep on keeping real. Let's be real, let's say it as it is, and and don't worry about it, people. Don't worry about offending anyone. I always take enjoyment out of it. Not in not in a sadistic way, but when I have offended people with my truth, I know I'm on the right path. When all those nice middle-class OPs get offended, I know that, yes, my essence is pure, it is good, it is real, it's fizzy, it has levity, because that's what it does. It has that effect on people, and that is the Heyoka way. We each do it in our own individual Heyoka way, because we are so individualistic, and it is a beautiful thing to behold, people. Now is the time to stand our ground. We will fight them on the beaches and all that. Yeah. We are fucking valuable, people, and we are creative beings. I do feel it. My intuition is so consistent and so with that. So I'm just going to keep going with that. And even though today I feel really flat and I feel like, can you do something with nothing? That's kind of how I feel. I also feel that ain't the truth. That is just a momentary sense I get. And I think we need to go there. We need to really hit that rock bottom, like a ball, bounce off that and up again, bounce off that and up again for a bit. It's part of the process. Why? I don't know, but it is. So I wish you a good week ahead. I mean, I'll probably be back with another video tomorrow, the day after, and to wish you exactly the same, like, oh, good week ahead, whatever. But yeah, you just be, people, be proud of your beautiful selves, your raw, authentic, crazy self. You're beautiful. You're all multifaceted diamonds. Shine on, you crazy diamonds.